What up is Marcus with Dynasty Football Dads. We are going to be doing a two-part thing. One, we're going to be kind of ranking some of these rookies, the running backs, the wide receivers, the quarterbacks. Yeah, we'll go through that. So we'll do some of that, and we'll be giving you an update on the Dynasty Dads League. And if you don't care about that, then, well, I'm sorry. But we're going to be going through a little bit of that so you can keep an idea of where some teams are at. It'll just be a short little snippet, and we have our mid-season champion as well, and we'll go through a little bit of what they are about to win. So the first thing we're going to go through is the wide receivers. Because wide receivers, I think, are easier than the running backs at this point, especially in the beginning. Oh my goodness, I need to mute that, or else that will be annoying as heck. All right, it's been muted. So, wide receiver one, pre-draft. Or preseason was Jamar Chase for us. He was our 1A to Devonte Smith's 1B. He now gets to erase the A title because he is won by himself. And he is won easily. Thinking about Jamar Chase of where I would have him even in Dynasty, he has shown that his slant and his fade route, his 9 route, is basically unstoppable with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has a wonderful connection with him. Jamar Chase looks like he's going to break every single rookie record that Justin Jefferson, Skull, just had. So with Jamar Chase, he's a top 5 Dynasty wide receiver at this point. He's in that realm of Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. Like, those are the type, like when I said CeeDee Lamb was way up there in Dynasty. I don't remember exactly what my ranking was. I got a little bit of flack for it. But Jamar Chase is into that realm now. Now, where would I rather have CeeDee Lamb or Jamar Chase? At this point, I like CeeDee Lamb's tape. His college tape, his talent better than Jamar Chase. But Jamar Chase has been producing and has a better connection, it seems like, unless, I guess, fight. Like T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, they're just not fighting to take all those targets away, like an Amari Cooper, and even like Zeke seems to have a bunch of targets out of the backfield, and Gallup is coming back. So at this point, it is so close. And so it just depends on the day, it feels like. But I think I would rather have CeeDee Lamb at this point. But man, this conversation, I remember I put in a poll in a Dynasty chat. And I think 100 people voted. It was like 2 people said Chase, 98 said Lamb. I bet if you did that post now, I bet it would be like a 65-35. 65 Chase, 35 Lamb. Because it's what have you done for me lately? Which is pretty crazy that how much that switches in, 2 months? I mean, I did it right before the season started. So it's not where is Jamar Chase in this class. It's where is Jamar Chase in Dynasty. And he's a top 5 wide receiver, just thinking it out loud. You got Hill, you got Jefferson, you got Lamb, you got him. I mean, he's up there. I mean, he's really up there. I think AJ Brown kind of moved down a notch. Like, would I rather have Chase or Chase or Brown? At this point, I think I'd rather have Chase. So it's just crazy on how high he's gone up. Number 2, Devonte Smith. He's still my number 2 here. I understand that the situations change constantly in the NFL. And we have to understand that. I feel like we get so wrapped up into these situations. Like, look at Jalen Reagor. Oh my goodness, there's no one else there. All of a sudden, boom, now they drafted Davonte Smith, and Jalen Reagor is clearly the beta on the offense. And so offenses, or T. Higgins, that is a perfect example of T. Higgins. Oh my goodness, he's got Joe Burrow. He's only got Tyler Boyd. They don't really have a tight end. And all of a sudden now they have Jamar Chase. And that situation's completely changed. James Robinson with Travis Etienne. Changes always happen. And sometimes they happen to teams, and they just grenade teams, or it looks like a grenade. So Devonte Smith, will Hurts be the quarterback long term? We don't know. It seems like they want to sell Hurts constantly, and they want an actual quarterback that can throw. At this point, we're just going to kind of assume Hurts is there for at least the next 12 to 24 months. And if he is, Devonte Smith is going to kind of be into this realm of he'll be wide receiver 2 or 3 for the next couple of years. But he's still young. He could have the Calvin Ridley trajectory, is my kind of opinion. Where Calvin Ridley started off slow, and then now Calvin Ridley getting into that kind of like 26-year-old range. I think Calvin Ridley will heat up, by the way. And last year he was really good. This year I think he will start to heat up and be a good wide receiver. And man, they kind of both came from Alabama. So number 3, Jalen Waddle. this is a guy that if you wanted him over Devonte Smith, I could see just because of his complete upside. If Deshaun Watson was named the quarterback of Miami tomorrow, it would really put these two close. And that's why I say situations always change. But Jalen Waddle is my number 3. And these are kind of, right now, well, I would say Jamar Chase easy number 1. Which I did not say that 2 months ago. I said, oh, it's close. But now, because they're kind of in a tier, not in a tier anymore. And I would say Devonte Smith, Jalen Waddle in a tier with 2 and 3. I know this video is going to be a lot longer than I thought. maybe we do running backs tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. If this video is like past 15 minutes, we might have to. So number 4, kind of into a tier here, I would say, are these wide receivers that either have talent and have not performed, or I guess you could say I had ranked lower and now have performed. So number 4 is going to be still Rashad Bateman. I do believe, I mean, you saw that he was targeted pretty good there. I mean, so I think that Lamar Jackson, again, kind of the same problem that Devonte Smith has, is he has Jalen Hurts, and Rashad Bateman has Lamar Jackson, who doesn't seem to like to throw it a ton, but there's not as much. I mean, you have Marquise Brown there, who has shown to be fantasy relevant, so if he can take some of that away, which I think he will, Rashad Bateman could be a decent option there, and I think he will be a decent option there. I still believe in Rashad Bateman's talent. The other people in this tier are both Moores, Elijah Moore, and Rondale Moore. At this point, right now, I would rather have Rondale Moore over Elijah Moore. I understand. They were so close to me, but I think Rondale Moore just has a little bit more, I don't know, that offense has a little bit more juice. Do I believe in Russell Wilson? Zach Wilson? That is going to be, I mean, he was my number 4 quarterback out of the 4, the group of 4, and I just feel like the Jets are a dumpster fire mess. How much do you want to wait for Elijah Moore to actually start to develop and be an integral part of that offense that might not be good, versus Rondale Moore might have immediately more talent or immediately more points the next 12 to 24 months. And so let's say if I have Rondale Moore the next 12 months, I might have a lot higher value where I can flip Rondale Moore for something. And I'm always looking to flip and change and trade and stuff. And that's what a lot of fantasy is. You're looking for long-term production, but you're also looking at these kind of short-term kind of things to try to see if you can trade or flip for something even better or higher. And I think Rondale Moore has a little bit more versatility into that regards. Another one is Cadarius Tony. We saw how elite talent he could be. I mean, I understand, same colleges, but Percy Harvin-like. And he has elite quickness. He does have hands that sometimes question you and go, okay, he's very inconsistent. Sometimes he catches a great ball, a hard ball, and he drops an easy one. It's like, what are you doing, Cadarius? He does have a little bit of an attitude problem, maybe. I mean, he could. I mean, he threw a punch. It's not a great thing. But hey, sometimes you want a little diva out of your wide receivers. Wide receivers are known for being divas. So at this point, Cadarius Tony kind of into that group. And so we got Bateman, we got the Moores, we got Cadarius Tony, and I mean, that's kind of the tier that I would have. And then you have the other guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown and Terrace Marshall, who hasn't really shown much in Carolina. And Carolina's still kind of, I mean, it's DJ Moore and nothing else. I mean, Robbie Anderson seems to have a yard per target, which might be a record. It seems like he gets like 10 targets and 10 yards, which is bonkers. And Christian McCaffrey, it seems like once he left that offense, just because of his injury, that it's just been bad. Really, really, really bad. So that's kind of the tier of wide receivers at this point. All right, let's go through the league. We have a midseason champion. We set it up into 2 different divisions, but we have every team but one team has at least 2 wins. It just shows that everyone's kind of like, all right, we're probably going to try to go for it at least. I am currently 4-3. I am the 6th seed. I have a team that consists of J.K. Dobbins and Deshaun Watson being 2 of my higher-ish picks. So you could say I'm kind of going, I have a team that is decent. I traded away, so a trade that just happened was Leonard Fournette and Julio Jones for, and I think it was late pick, maybe 4th, something like that. So we'll just say Leonard Fournette and Julio Jones because the team needed a running back for Jalen Waddle and Allen Robinson. I think I got Rashad Stevenson too. Maybe I did. I don't know. We'll just say Waddle and Robinson. I do so many trades, sometimes I get confused on what happens. But again, looking for the future, the 2022, 2023, I'm purely okay, and my team is pretty strong in the quarterback realm. Deshaun Watson. I do have Kirk, or not Kirk. I got stolen Kirk. I got Goff, who's like a backup. I have Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott in Superflex, and so running backs. I have Barkley, Swift, James Conner is kind of a vet through there. So I have some running backs, and J.K. Dobbins. And so my thing is like, if I try to go and try to compete and try to get into the playoffs and wreck some stuff, because why not? It's my league I created. Why not? If I get picked 9, that's going to be in Superflex. It's going to be a wide receiver, and it's most likely going to be a wide receiver no matter what. So, and at 9, you can still probably get a top 2-3 wide receiver. And so, is that going to, just looking at the 2022 class, is that going to bust my bubble? Yeah, if I just go in tank mode now, I could get picked 4 and then trade back. But at this point, I feel like I have a team that has little depth at this point because of the J.K. Dobbins, because of the Deshaun Watson. So I know if I start losing depth because of injury, I'm just gonna have to basically go to the cashiers at the casino and say I'm cashing out. I'll go through some records here, and you know who you are. 4-3, brown bag my head. Well, does it say points for? Yeah, points for. He's the only one above 1,000 points. He really does have a good team for this year too. He's probably my favorite team for this year. Brown bag my head, and I think it was a good trade, or not a good trade. I think he has a good team. Getma 2231. He is also 4-3, and then me, I'm 4-3, and then we have Joe Rats 13. He's 3-4. Mahomes Boy 51, who's I think trying to lose. I mean, he's only got 800 points on the season. He's got a super young team, and he keeps finding. Sometimes you find a way to win, and you're like, well, that's not exactly how I planned. But he's definitely got a team that a trade that went down. By the way, was CeeDee Lamb for 2 firsts and a second, I believe. I can go to it. I think. Where was it? Trade history. It was, where the heck is it? Oh, completed. Nope, I can't find it. League chat. Pause for a second. It just happened not too long ago. Oh, no, wait, well, Rashad Bateman was traded. Let's see. Rashad Bateman was traded for Donald Parham, Cadarius Tony, a 4th, a 3rd, a 2nd. So, I mean, Tony and Bateman, they're close-ish in value. So I think that's a good value for the team that got all the picks with it. Where the heck is the CeeDee Lamb pick? That trade just happened. Where the heck is it? There's waivers. Oh, here it is. View. 2022 first, 2023 first, 2023 second. CeeDee Lamb. That's a pretty good trade in Superflex. You're talking about you're probably getting, I mean, it depends where you're at. Again, if you're a contending team, CeeDee Lamb all the way. If you're a rebuilding team, I would have probably asked for a little bit more. I personally would have at least wanted both seconds. I mean, CeeDee Lamb could be easily worth 3 firsts at this point. He is that elite of talent, 22 years young. But I mean, it's not a horrible trade. I can see where both teams are coming from. I got to go back to the league. Oh, there it is. High Roller is I'll get to that. Skull Canada, he's 4-3. I think I said Joe Kavax is 2-5. He's right now our least team and maybe going into the rebuild here. Sharkbait, Oohaha, 4-3. Lordzo, 3-4. Shallow Abyss, 3-4. The Wood, 88, 3-4. And our midseason champion, the High Rollers, 12. If I can click on him. So his team is Hurts, Kamara, Cook, Cortland Sutton, Mike Evans, Robert Tonyan, DeAndre Hopkins, Teddy Bridgewater, and see if he's got Fields on his bench, Carson on his bench. Not the highest scoring team, but you know what? That's why you play the matchups. This is head to head. People talked. So I'll do top wide receiver or top running back rookies on the next video to make this one not too long. So if you watched this far, I'm sorry. We're gonna do it tomorrow. But if That's why you play the head-to-head is fun because it can be so infuriating and frustrating that you are scoring a lot and losing. There's a team that I have in actually redraft that is a really good team, and it's a high-scoring team. I think it's like third highest-scoring team. I have so many points against. I mean, this is just a normal PPR league, like so just standard 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end. I average 160 points against me, which is usually pretty much, I think I've had like the highest scoring team or like the second highest scoring team every week against me, which is not a good thing. It is not. And so that just happens. But that is why you play the games. It is fun. It's fun because you could have a really good team not make the playoffs. You got to have a little bit of risk in there. You got to have a little bit of fun through there. The high rollers, you have a prize. Your prize is a jersey. And I will let you know what that jersey is. Just comment, say, hey, tell me what my free jersey is. And I think I'm going to give you the choice. So DeAndre Swift is one of the choices, I believe. And I was really hoping Brown bagged my head. I'm sorry. I was really hoping that I knew you would have chosen the Swift jersey. I was rooting for you because, man, that Swift jersey would have been nice sitting at your house, apartment, wherever your complex is. That would have been fun. So, Swift jersey, or I got another thing. I think I have another jersey. I got to go check and see if I have it. That's still. All right? So, just comment, direct message me on Sleeper. You know what to do. All right. This is Marcus Dynasty Football Dads. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Take care.